Hi, my name is Cadden of Chokdee Academy in York. This is going to be a tutorial on basically a kick clinic for the Warrior Collective. What we're aiming to do is make sure that you can really break down your kicking technique to allow you to kick a hell of a lot harder. We do this in a number of different ways. We can really look at the strength and conditioning side of things. We can look at the integral phases of the kick, and we can also look again back to the repetition and the fluidity of delivering the kick, and also looking at the angle of how we throw the kick. Okay, so first of all, strength and conditioning. What we're aiming to do is get some functionality, get some functional skills in there that are going to make your muscles work in the correct way, so then they apply directly into how we're going to be kicking. So first of all, if I said to you we were going to sprint as fast as we can over a 50-meter distance, you already know how to develop explosive power. You would already get into this low squat stance. We're getting that explosive power. You get used to driving off the back leg and striding it out. Okay, and this is directly applicable into how we deliver the kick. We have to get a real good drive off that back leg and striding it out. Okay, so you'll be aiming to do this 3 to 5 times to get the maximum benefit. Any more than that, you start breaking down muscles and working in different energy systems and stuff like that. So we're making it really sport specific. So all we're looking for is 3 to 5, maybe 6 at a maximum. Okay. So all we're looking for is a fast sprint. So you will be getting somebody else to say start and stop. Okay. So get ready, and when somebody else says go, it's the speed and reaction that you'll be getting over that first maybe 10 meters. Okay. And then you'll be doing that, like I said, 3 to 5, possibly 6 when you start getting to a kind of elite level and maintaining that speed and endurance and the power over a slightly longer period. The next one would be into broad jumps. Okay, so what we're aiming to do is get used to the explosive power, but also switching our core on at the same time. So it's a double leg broad jump. Okay, 3 times, and then it only counts if you maintain your balance at the end of the jump. Any overbalancing doesn't count. Okay, so you have to be very particular about the technique. So when we're starting 2-footed, nice little squat, powering through the legs, and we're looking for 3 jumps. Okay, so we're here. And then nailing that balance right at the end of the move. Okay, what we're looking for is to get the speed of reactivity when we're landing on the floor, to fire off really fast, really quick, and get that repetition through. Okay, and then lastly, it's the rotation. So we're going to be anchoring that lead leg to the floor, powering off the back leg, but making sure that we're twisting really well on the standing leg and get used to spinning ourselves around in a circular fashion. So we're here and we're going to push off the back leg, pushing through, and get used to spinning around. Okay, it's not vitally important that we swing the leg out. Okay, the important part is getting the twist on the standing leg. So when we're here, push and get used to that spin. Get used to spinning fast, linking together with the explosive power of the broad jumps, linking together the speed and reaction speed from the sprint drills. This is what's going to make the explosiveness on the first phase of the kick more powerful. So back to the bag. Now that we've finished the strength and conditioning side of things, we're going to look at pulling all those pieces together. So the first part of the kick, okay, everyone knows the sprinting side of things. So starting off in our stance, nice and fast, nice and reactive, just at the point of saying go, that's the start of the kick, okay? That's the speed, that's the explosion. The penetration part of the kick, that's the power that I can deliver through the bag. And then the third part of the kick, the retrieval, is making sure that I land my leg back into my stance. So I'm putting all those components together from the strength and condition to make sure that I can kick just that little bit harder. So, now we're looking at the angle. When we look, if you think about your hips, okay, what we want to be doing is maintaining this gap between our knees, the openness of our hips as we're delivering the kick. So I don't want to be stepping in towards. I don't want to be stepping in towards the bag, okay? Otherwise, my kicking leg has to kind of compress in order to get to the bag. I have to step out to a 10 o'clock or a 2 o'clock angle, depending on which kick I'm kicking with, okay? So if I'm kicking with my right leg, I step out across the bag to a 10 o'clock position, and so my kick will wrap across the front of the bag. So if I'm starting at 12 o'clock, lined up in front of the bag, I'm taking a little step out in this direction. The common mistake that people make is stepping in towards the bag, which means that the hips have to compress and then therefore start losing power. So I'm taking this little step to the outside, delivering the kick, coming back and landing back into my stance, landing on the ball of my foot, so I'm maintaining my balance all the time. So I'm in my stance, I'm taking the step to the outside. As I'm delivering the kick, I'm also throwing that hand back, okay? So notice what happens to my hip. When I throw that hand back, I get that little bounce at the point of my hip, okay? All these little tweaks make a big difference when you start pulling it all together. There's a synergist effect. So when we're taking this little step to the outside, throwing that hand back, engaging the hip, getting the rotation on the standing leg, driving the hip forwards, and then landing back into my stance, landing on the ball of the foot, delivering the power into the kick. Okay? So, right kick. Here. And again, just as a little add-in, you can use a push kick to control the bag, to control the swing, control the range and the distance. So this means that the bag can essentially be your friend. It's simulating an opponent. So, thank you for watching this tutorial on kicking. For more information on my gym, check out the website on www.chokdeeyork.co.uk, or you can check out the Facebook page on Chokdee Thai Boxing and MMA. We've also got Instagram and Twitter. And for more tutorials, please visit the Warrior Collective YouTube channel or visit www.warriorcollective.com. Thank you.